Oh yeah, he doesn't say, "Oh yeah, Henry Cavill's coming back." You'll see the video. It's indirect. You're gonna see his language. You're gonna see his language. So
Oh yeah, body language and everything like that.
Yeah, body language, and you can see he's very careful with his choice of words for a reason. And I'm super excited about this. So we're gonna share this. This is what he has to say about Black Adam.
I just saw the movie again last night. I can't wait for you guys to see.
Wait, can you hear the audio, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I had no idea if I shared the audio to the tab.
I just saw the movie again last night. I can't wait for you guys to see Black Adam. He is the most powerful.
Look at him.
There's the third act. He is the most powerful and unstoppable force on this planet. On this planet.
Look at him. Look in the wink. Do you see that? Come on now. Come on. Yeah, right there. There we go. Right there.
Yeah. And now I understand where you're coming from, because he says on this planet.
On this planet, aka we're not including the Kryptonian. He's dropped several hints before. He literally dropped like a post with the Black Adam emblem and the Superman emblem, and he's like, "I hear you guys." He's looking out for the fans, which is awesome. Because Superman not being in the DCEU is weird. I can't believe it took The Rock to make it happen. He did what the old regime could not, and that's actually bring back Henry Cavill, which is awesome, man. I cannot wait to see him back. I'm definitely seeing this.
I think that's also because he has like a friendship with Henry Cavill.
Right, and also they have the same manager. Yeah.
Manager. Like, I don't think, if I have to be honest, I don't think Warner Brothers has that kind of relationship with Henry Cavill. Like,
definitely not. I mean, clearly, if it's taken this long for to put him back in this universe, which is just crazy to think about. Like, bro, it's super.
But it's awesome. Like, we're having Ben Affleck back. Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna have Henry Cavill back. I think things are shaping up better than it was, and I think everything's coming back together in, like, I would say continuity wise, characters. We'll probably have a Superman movie. I don't think it's gonna be called Man of Steel 2, if I have to be honest.
No, I think it'll. I don't know if they'll include Superman in the title. They might call it Hell Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah, that seems to be the popular.
I'm not sure if they'll call it Man of Tomorrow, because you already have something
Man of Steel. Yeah.
You already have
probably
something
try to stay away from Zack Snyder as much as they can.
Yeah, like no word association. Man of Tomorrow out the window.
So I mean, look, The Rock's the highest paid man in Hollywood. DC, Discovery, they're in a situation. Rock's going to get anything he wants at this point. So, he's probably going to be in like an end credit scene or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's what's
maybe in another Black Adam or some type of entity they're fighting. Superman's getting beat up, and then you throw in Shazam, because Shazam's probably the only one that can defeat him, unless they do some weird thing. I don't know.
Here's my thing, like I'm happy that the Superman's come back, but if I have to be honest, I'm not a fan of the idea of Superman going to Superman in a Shazam movie going against Black Adam. I understand it was part of the anime movie,
right? Yeah,
but like in the comics, that never happened.
Right. Yeah, that's a huge. Oh man, Twitter's losing it over that, and they're also losing it over another thing we'll talk about shortly. But
like, I wouldn't mind the idea, but I don't like when people say that Black Adam is a Superman villain.
Yeah, he's very not.
Like it just aggravates me as a comic book fan, because like actually in reality, when Shazam was going against Black Adam, he actually never had any help.
Right. Yeah. That Black Adam is a Shazam villain. Period. I will say with the state of the DCEU, whatever, like The Rock got Henry back, put him in whatever the hell you want.
Exactly.
Because
I could see this is just my perception on what is perceiving. I do think it is a possibility that they could make Black Adam, I guess, phase 1 of these new DC, because like if you think about in the comic books, Black Adam could be a major villain against the Justice League, because he like went against the Justice League, he and like the Justice Society. Like it took like everyone to finally defeat basically Black Adam. Like I think it was I forgot the name of it, but he was basically going against the Justice League, Justice Society. You had Dr. Fate, Zatanna, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman going all against Black Adam, and I think he could be like the first big bad of DC.
I wouldn't mind that at all. My thing is, and I'm excited to see Black Adam, because I haven't seen the second trailer because I know it gives away too much, and I was like, you know what, I ain't touching that second trailer.
I'm not watching another trailer.
You know what I've seen, you know, the teaser and the official trailer. From what I've seen, The Rock is going to be a badass in this movie. My thing is that I'm worried that The Rock might be too likable, to the point if they make him a villain, I'm gonna be like, hey yo, the Black Adam beat up this Justice League. You know, he has to be like a real threat, and he has to be, you know, The Rock is charismatic, man. He's charismatic, and Black Adam is no nonsense. He's a huge threat. He gets things done. I'm very interesting to see how Black Adam handles that.
This is what I think is gonna happen. I feel like because you have the Justice Society, and I think we all know Sabak is gonna be in there.
Yeah, as
like
the villain.
It's basically confirmed anyway from toys and everything and the leaks.
They shouldn't have revealed it. Like the first two trailers did such a good job of like keeping it JSA focused, and then that's what I mean about the final trailers give, you know, way too many things away. They were like, hey yo, you want to know the real villain of this movie? Sabak. I was like, no, I don't need to know that. Come on now.
I do think I think the Black Adam will work with the JSA, but after they work with the JSA to defeat Sabak.
And going back to the Henry Cavill Superman thing, this dude, it's Superman, arguably I would say the most iconic superhero ever made, and I genuinely have missed Henry Cavill in this role. I think there's so much untapped potential with this character. Get a new director, get a new writer, you know, put out a new Superman film, because we desperately need Superman. We need that optimism. We need that true happiness of a character.
Make the suit brighter also.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry, that's a big nitpick with me. I understand you have directors dim colors, like
I say make them vibrant, make it like don't shy away from colors, man. Come on now.
But with Superman, his suit is always colorful, vibrant, everything. Like even in the comic book, or even you see in Superman Lois, you see how vibrant his suit is, and you see how colorful the blue and the red and the yellow, like it pops.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Don't shy away from colors.
I just never
it's
liked
Superman.
that. I just never liked that with directors. Like they shy away from colors and make it darker than it has to be.
Yeah, keep it comic accurate. Don't make it too goofy. Make it work. And Superman is like, it's Superman. Don't shy away from colors. Like the original point you were saying that that you don't particularly love the fact that Henry Cavill Superman and Shazam are going to team up against Black Adam. And I agree with you. Superman is not a Black Adam villain, but Henry Cavill's been absent from this universe from so long that I think, even if he's not a Black Adam, even if Superman isn't a Shazam Black Adam thing, I still think it's going to be a badass team up. Can you imagine that fight, bro? It's gonna go wild. It's gonna go nuts.
It's gonna rival Man of Steel fight.
Oh yes. Oh yes, it will. I cannot wait for that matchup, and I can't wait to see the dynamic between Superman and Billy Batson. And we already know that relationship is established in the first movie with Headless Superman. But it's still gonna be cool. And I'm very happy that he's back in this universe. He's been gone too long. It's Superman. The old regime, I couldn't believe how they were handling it with Headless cameos and Peacemaker. While I love seeing the Justice League show up, it was so weird having Superman be this silent silhouette, and Flash and Aquaman were like the leaders of that scene. I understand that's how they had to play that, but I'm happy Henry's back in this universe, man. He deserves better. I think with the right team, you get a Matthew Vaughn or a Brad Bird, give him a good writer, and you could have a truly great Superman film. Superman deserves love. He deserves attention. And I'm glad The Rock is looking out for fans. He made this happen. And I think, I'm extremely grateful that, Superman fans won today. Henry Cavill back in this universe, there is like a sense of direction. We were joking on Discord about how is The Rock going to be the new Kevin Feige? I mean, he kind of did bring Henry Cavill back, and he gave this universe a little more direction, because the MCU actually has a future. You can get invested in this stuff. The DCEU is a mess, unfortunately. I want Zaslav to clean it up, and there's no real direction. I love the individual stuff for the most part, but the end game is important. This is a cinematic universe, and The Rock just gave us reason to invest in this universe again. So I think that's good. But this is the end credits for Black Adam. Of course, it is Superman, and it's created a lot of division. Of course, it's the internet, and we'll talk about it really quickly. So My Time to Shine Hello is a very, very reliable source. She's Daniel RPK level. Those two names, if you hear them, you can trust them. For the most part, this is what the deal is. Cavill's suit looks a lot like this one. Quick thoughts on the suit. I mean, it looks like the Justice League suit, which is actually my favorite DCEU Superman suit. I love how bright it is. I'm totally okay with this. You guys have any thoughts on this?
I don't mind it, but like the only problem I have with the poster is there's a lot of, I guess, shining. It's very shiny. That's my problem.
Yeah, Jay, who's a good friend of the channel, he hates the silver highlights and the muscles, which is understandable.
Yeah. Like, I don't have a problem with it. Like, I can deal with it, but I just don't like when suits are super shiny. Like, sometimes, like, movies, like when they make suits and it's in the movie, they could overdo it.
Yeah, that's fair. I won't argue with that. I won't argue with that. I can't even say the phrase right. I can't argue with you on that. There we go. I got it right. It's too late in the night. But this is a great fan edit of the Max Fleischer suit on Henry Cavill. I would love this.
Oh, that works.
I would love this. I'm dying for this. I'm dying for this. It is different. It is. It's never been adapted like this in live action, like as the main suit. I would love this. I think it would totally work. Totally.
That
would be perfect.
Now looking at it, the edit actually works.
Yeah. It you have the Man of Steel-isms in there, but you still have that Max Fleischer inspiration. But the next part is what's getting everyone like, you can't take a W. There's always has to be complaints. Basically, the John Williams, Christopher Reeve theme is very noticeable and plays over the credits as well. And people do not like this. To a point I understand, because you established this Superman with the beautiful Hans Zimmer score. But here's the
awful thing with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming from the point of view, like, yes, I agree. Henry Cavill was known for the Hans Zimmer, but when but once you, I guess, do the soft reboot, you can tweak
Yeah.
it and change. You
Yeah.
can tweak it and change the character and change the theme of the character. When I was when I'm saying, like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Hans Zimmer. I'm
Mhm.
just saying after the Flash, you can tweak the characters. You can change the themes to make it like it fits that character. No matter what actor it is, you still could use the John Williams theme and just tweak the characteristics of this next version of Henry Cavill's Superman. Not Zach's version, but this will be a new interpretation of how Henry will be portraying this Superman.
Yeah, I think if and probably when we get a new Superman film with Henry, they're gonna soft reboot it. Similar to, let's say, Charlie Cox Daredevil and She-Hulk.
Because
soft reboot.
If I had to be honest, I don't really because we know it's gonna be probably soft reboot. I don't think they're probably gonna bring Hans Zimmer back, if I have to be honest.
Yeah, I think they're really gonna start with a new creative team. Hell, get Michael Giacchino in there, the GOAT of compositions.
I'm just saying.
Right. My thing is that, when I first read about this news, I was like, you have the Han score though. But as I thought about it more, I'm okay with it because I think the John Williams theme transcends an actor. It is definitive. It is one of the best movie themes of all time. It is.
It's the classic Superman.
It's classic. It's iconic. And I think there's something poetic about Henry Cavill being gone all these years. 5 years, which is insane to think about. Superman should not be gone for 5 years in your main universe. Mm-hmm. But now he's making this triumphant return. And when he flies into frame in that post-credit scene, and moviegoers have no idea what to expect, you're going to hear dun, 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 dun. It's going to be a huge moment. I think it's going to be epic. I'm okay with it.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, for the new movie, use the John Williams theme, or do a new theme, or keep Hans's theme. I don't. Whatever they want to do, whatever's the best direction. But for this individual thing, I don't have a problem with it. A lot of people,
and it is kind of, if you think about it, having Superman back gone so long, it's actually poetic at the same time because it fits, because you're seeing Superman back for the first time since 5 years, and he's being back. Like, it doesn't mean the John Williams theme is gonna be the permanent, but it probably will fit the scene. Like, they're not gonna just put the John Williams theme just where it doesn't fit. I think they're going to make that scene where it fits the theme.
Yeah, I think it's this epic triumphant return. It's gonna, people who are not in the know are gonna lose their minds. I think it's gonna work contextually in the scene, and I'm okay with it. Zimmer, Williams, whatever they want to use, we should be grateful that Henry Cavill is actually back.
Exactly.
That The Rock made it happen. Of all people,
I guess happy Superman's back.
Right? Yeah. Like we whatever the theme is, it's kind of irrelevant because the actor is back, and because of The Rock, reportedly there's multiple appearances in the works. Like, he might be in the Flash movie, which I believe they're going to put him in there in reshoots, and he might actually get another film, a sequel. So I think this is a huge W. At the end of the day, the theme is not as big as Superman is back in this universe. We have Superman security, and the DCEU sort of hasn't. Yeah, we we shouldn't have to wonder when Superman's going to pop up. He should be as consistent as like RDJ in the MCU. Like, he's Superman. Like,
I am happy. Like, for me, like, if it was gonna be Henry Cavill or not, I was gonna be happy because Superman was coming back.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's awesome to see Henry Cavill back. Like, I know he's passionate about the Superman character. He talks about. I remember in an interview he talked about rebirth and everything like that.
I think, The Rock gave the universe direction. There's an end game here. There's something for audiences to look forward to be invested in. And I'm glad that, he looks out for the fans, which, I'm super happy about. You get this sense of, genuineness from him, that he cares and that he he hears us. So that's awesome. I'm really grateful that he's back, and I'm there for Black Adam Thursday night.
I'm just saying that it's time to move forward.
It's time to get a comic accurate, fun, lighthearted Superman. Give Henry Cavill something more to work with. He wants to have fun with the role. I say get him a Brad Bird, get him a Matthew Vaughn, get him someone similar to Matt Reeves who loves the character and can deliver a really faithful adaptation, so we can put this movie on one of the best comic book movie lists, because I think a Superman movie. Give me Parasite, by the way. I want to see Parasite.
Yes.
Give me Metallo, and then end the trilogy. Livewire, yes, right, and the trilogy off with Brainiac. Give me more villains, please. Bizarro, yes, exactly. Bizarro, I love Bizarro. Yes, absolutely.
What else?
And the classic suit on top of that, and that score. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I mean that's
just real untapped.
The Rock knows what the hell he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
For me, I don't want Brainiac until the last movie.
I agree. I think he should be the trilogy ender.
The trilogy ender.